And there's no aspect, no facet, no moment of life that can't be improved with pizza. Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Xrizz'Tina Mitchell, and don't forget to subscribe. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. It's said to be full coverage and 24-hour wear. Let me just briefly read for y'all what the website says. It's a breathable full coverage foundation with a non-cakey matte finish that bends and breathes with your skin for up to 24 hours of wear.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'm not testing that, but I'm gonna wear it as long as I can and tell you guys what I think. The formula is oil-free. It's supposed to be lightweight, bendable, breathable for the skin, creamy, it doesn't cake, flake, or fade, and skin appears natural and vibrant looking. There's 40 shades to this foundation, and then it says this matte foundation is made for a generation who understands their skin's needs and demands high performance from their products. Okay, it's a little bit of shade. So it does have instructions on how to use this product, and it suggests that you use the Makeup Forever primer. I think it's the step 1 primer, whichever one's suitable for your skin type. I don't have that. I did have it before, but it always made my foundation look ashy. Today I'm going to prime my skin using the Benefit Professional Primer that I got in this little sample. Because if this foundation really is full coverage and matte, I really want to make sure that my skin looks smooth. Full coverage foundations, especially ones that are matte, have a tendency to emphasize any kind of texture. So I'm just going to put this on my cheeks. I have this little... I hate when I do that to my skin. But there was like something underneath it and I just had to get it out. It says to use it with a foundation brush. It says to apply it with Makeup Forever's Artisan Brush 108. And I'm going to clean it with some alcohol real quick so I can use it. If your brushes are any good, they will not fall apart from being cleaned with 91% alcohol, because that's what I'd use to clean my brushes when I don't have time to wash them. I'm going to take my It Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. As y'all know, whenever I do these foundation reviews, I don't change my foundation routine. If you test a foundation and wear it in a way that you wouldn't normally wear your foundations, it's not really a true test because you're not getting to see how it would work for you and your routine. From what I can see, there aren't any instructions on how much to use. So I'm gonna start really small, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, that much, on one side of my face. And we'll see how far that goes. Okay, so I'm going to press this in. Oh, and the shade that I have is Y505. It's definitely matte, and it is a pretty full coverage. If you have manchas or scars or anything on your face, it looks like it will cover it pretty good. And it sets quickly, which obviously has to do with the fact that the formula is matte. This morning I was in the shower, y'all. I was about to get in the shower and I broke my nail. So mad. So this is what it looks like on one side. This is my face. So far, I do not hate the finish. I definitely think that if you want full coverage, you should apply the foundation where you want the most coverage and blend it out. Now I do notice that I can see my hyperpigmentation on the bridge of my nose. So I'm just going to press in what's left on my brush here. That's the way the foundation looks on its own. It's definitely been a minute since I've worn a matte foundation. I can say that it does feel comfortable, which I like. But I do want to have a little bit more coverage around these areas. So I'm going to do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what my face is looking like right now. I added concealer, contour, blush, and a little bit of powder, of course. I'm going to go about my day. Right now, it is 9:23 a.m. Let me show y'all, because some people don't be believing. It's 9:23 a.m. My first initial thought is this shade is a little bit ashy to me. I mean, on its own, I definitely could not wear it on its own. And I'm glad that my powder is golden and stuff like that. It is now 9:22 p.m. It has been 12 hours since I put this foundation on, and y'all, I am so tired. Like, so tired, but that's beside the point. Let's get into the details of this foundation. Okay, one thing that I noticed with the shade that I was color matched with is that it was kind of ashy, and I don't know that Makeup Forever actually really makes olive toned foundations that are not ashy or not green, but I do know that I've worn one of their foundations before and I had this issue. So it was a little ashy, which is common with matte foundations in general, I find anyway. So there was that, and then this is what my face is looking like with no touch-ups. The weather today was 101 degrees, and I think I was out and about in the heat for maybe an hour tops. I've had a little bit of foundation rub off on the border of my nose, and then I know y'all can see that creasing. Oh my gosh. Maybe at like 2 p.m. I started to notice a little bit of shine and a little bit of creasing. As far as my foundation routine goes, the 24-hour wear is a no for me. It may last longer if you actually follow the instructions to wearing the foundation, which Makeup Forever did say that they have primers for it, but I don't really see the point in wearing a matte primer with a matte foundation. That might be too much, even for somebody with oily skin. I don't know. Yeah, that is a definite no for me. I don't think this foundation is bad. The coverage is actually really, really good. But like I said, it does transfer. It doesn't wear for 24 hours. I mean, obviously. There's separation. And, I mean, some of the claims are not true. I'm definitely not going to agree that it wears for 24 hours because it hasn't even worn for half of that. And I've got creasing. Yeah, I will not be repurchasing this foundation. I think that it is good for a couple hours, you know, when you're going out and about. It's definitely not something that I would be wearing all day long. And although it's matte, that velvet part of the formula really does come through as far as shine is concerned, as well as the transfer. So, yes, you know, it sucks to say when things don't work for me, but that's okay, you know. That's what reviews are for. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's that on the foundation. Thank you so much for watching this review, this demo. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried this foundation out. What do you think about it? Are you planning to try it out? Have you ever worn any of the other Makeup Forever foundations, concealers, or anything else? And go ahead and subscribe and give me a nice thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Because your girl is tired. And I really put in that effort to do this review, y'all. So, but anywho, go ahead and check out the next video as well, you know, because it's right here waiting for you. You might as well, you know. It's not gonna hurt. It shouldn't hurt.